Hey, I'm Noah Fay, and welcome to Florida Focus, the latest show from Florida Family Voice. We are doing a series of videos. We are breaking down the amendments that you are going to be seeing on your 2024 election ballot. Today is amendment number 6, and joining me is Aaron DiPietro.
Last but not least, amendment
Last
6.
but not
We're
least.
getting
No, this
down to
one's
the
kind
end.
of important.
It is.
I think
Yeah.
people are going to overlook this one, I think, but it's important. All right, so this is the repeal of public campaign financing requirement. Here's the summary. Proposing the repeal of the provision in the state constitution which requires public financing for campaigns of candidates for elective statewide office who agree to campaign spending limits.
So a little bit of history on this. Basically, what this amendment is seeking to do is, say, eliminate using taxpayer dollars for political campaigns, which you would think would be pretty common sense and straightforward. Little background on this. So in 1998, the original amendment passed, which basically established taxpayer funding for state campaigns, for statewide offices, so governor, attorney general, ag commissioner, etc., saying that if they agreed to certain spending limits and campaign finance rules, that they could be eligible for receiving taxpayer dollars to subsidize their campaigns, which, again, the road to hell is paved with good intentions. There are some great intentions. So the reasoning and the intentions behind the original amendment were to say, well, we're having all this dark, big corporate money that's funding, certain candidates, and we want to get big money out of it, and want to allow candidates that may not be able to, have access to big money to be able to compete. So if they agree to certain spending, regulations and guidelines and procedures, we'll give them basically taxpayer money. We'll, subsidize them with taxpayer money. And the problem is it had good intentions as a start, basically just turned into a taxpayer-funded program for political campaigns. And so, and we've seen millions of taxpayer dollars that have gone to political campaigns for both Republicans and Democrats here in the state of Florida. It's been quite shocking. So the problem is it hasn't removed the influence of dark money on politics. So it hasn't removed all those negative influences, and really, it actually has subsidized candidates that a lot. So you have to raise. It's almost like a matching system as long as you agree to certain spending limits and guidelines. So you have to raise money to get additional funds up to a certain point from the state. So it's still does benefit big money candidates that abide by certain regulations and guidelines. It still benefits them. Right. So it's really nothing more than a taxpayer subsidization of.
And that's currently in effect.
In our state constitution.
And this is wanting to repeal that.
Yes, absolutely. And so Florida Family Voice and Florida Family Action recommends voting yes on Amendment 6 to get rid of taxpayer funding for political campaigns. Awesome. Why we even have to debate about that and talk about that right now.
And really quick, what I want to do, in case people only watch this one video, really quickly, each amendment, you don't have to give an overview, just Amendment 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Just go down the line. Amendment 1, yes, no.
Amendment 1, do your research. We're not recommending yes or no on that. Do your own research on that. Amendment 2, we recommend a yes vote. Amendment 3 and 4, we recommend no votes. And Amendment 5 and 6, we recommend yes votes. But do your own research. Check out our other videos on Amendments 1 through 5, and also our amendment overview of all 6 of the amendments. This is such an critical and important election. Don't just look to the top of your ticket, like president or Senate. Go down all the way to the bottom to vote on these critical constitutional amendments, because there's some big issues, some good amendments and some very bad amendments on the ballot this November. So be sure to vote all the way down to the bottom of the ballot.
All righty. Well, thank you guys so much.
God bless.
Bye-bye.